My mom's house is pretty cool, eh? Yeah. We got air hockey in there if you all want to play later. That'd be good. It's got salad on it? No salad hockey tonight, boys. Okay. So I feel real giddy right now. This is a good time. I'm glad you all came out here. I'm really excited that I got to see my mom's favorite son get married today. That was great. I'm just gonna read now. Okay. I always knew that Ricky would get married before me. At first, I thought it was because we were, 10 years apart, but it's more because I can't make a relationship last for 10 minutes. So, what was the next part? It was really funny. Speaking of which, I wanted to say hi to my date Amanda over there. Just kidding, there's no one. I didn't get a date. I know. I won't lie to you. When Ricky approached me to be best man, I was like, me? And he's I'm like, best? He's like, yeah. I'm like, bad choice. We'll go with it, though. It sounds good. And then we began our journey to the wedding, and it was, the heat was on. We had about a year and a half, I would say, to prepare for that. So the last few weeks have been pretty intense for me. Tried my stuff on today. Thanks, Moors. Doesn't fit. Way too big. That's all right. They almost remembered to bring Derek's stuff, too. We had to go get Derek's suit. They're getting a yelling tomorrow, for sure. One of my favorite things about this whole process is that I get to hang out with a guy that I made so many memories with. I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm sorry, guys. And Ricky. Wow, this is going to be so long. I got to meet a bunch of new people, too. I got to meet Darren, and I got to meet Mo, and I didn't I'd known them before, but not really that much. And got to hang out with I got the whole list here. We got Bryce, Jesse, Lucas. I already knew them. We got Brendan and Tucker, my new brothers. We'll get into that later. We got Kane and Carter. I got to get them. I love you so much, Dad. Anyway, all right. Actually, I've known Carter forever. He used to call my house all the time and be like, "Hey," and I'd be like, "Who's this?" Because I was like 4. And he's like, "It's your mom's boyfriend." I'm like, "Ben?" And then he's like, "No, the other one." And then I eventually just knew that it was Carter after a while. Anyway, I want to thank you boys. This is a serious note. I want to thank you guys for treating my brother so well all this time. He's a great guy. I would treat him the same way if I could. Got some applause. The crowd's into this. I like this. Okay. Good start, Zach. Okay.
Oh no.
Anyway, we started planning the bachelor party, and it became significantly easier when Ricky one day just came up to me and he's like, "Okay, I know you want to plan, but we're gonna watch Netflix real quick." And he just turns on this episode of Trailer Park Boys, and Ricky and Julian get a bachelor party going, and they start shooting stuff and blowing things up. And I'm like, okay, so we are literally just trailer park people, and that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah! And it was amazing. Moat helped out with that. We got Pete somewhere around here, and he helped out with that. Everything was completely legal, by the way, so I don't need any guff about that.
I don't need any guff.
We blew up some stuff. We blew up Miss Piggy. It was we had 3 canisters for that. I'm sure 14 people at work. They're like, "Wow, that's so cool, Zach." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." Anyway, so I just. Then I got to shoot. I've never shot a gun before. I got to shoot a gun at the bachelor party. That was super cool. I was super afraid. And then all the 10-year-olds, Bryce shot one, and then Tucker shot one, and Brendan no, they didn't. And then, I'm like, well, I guess it's my turn then. And I shot one. Yo, boys, remember? You didn't have to force me. Yo, you remember when I missed that one shot and it hit that farmer? And we had to go bury him. What? What? He's at 1205 Pine Grove Road. Remember you guys said, don't forget that location in case I have to move him later. Or whatever. Yeah. Anyway. But anyway, gonna move on to our new family. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice one. Okay. So, Bryce and Avery and Michelle. There's a lot more. We're gonna be here a while. Bryce, Avery, and Michelle. The kids. Bryce, Avery, Bravery. as I like to call him. That's nice. I like that. I'll never forget the first time I met Avery. And Avery, you gave me this little card that said VIP and it had a guitar on it. It's still on my fridge. You're really cute. You used to be so cute. I'm just kidding. You're turning into a beautiful lady. My first memory of Bryce was great. Ricky immediately taught him how to beat the crap out of me, and he basically did that every single time I hung out with him. Now he doesn't hit me as much anymore, so our relationship as much, yeah. Anyway, I'm just teasing. You kids are awesome. I love you guys, by the way. I don't say that enough, but you got, like, Michelle, you've raised some kids, man. They're great. I like these guys a lot. Yeah, cheer. Cheer. Kids don't get enough applause anymore. Love kids. Now there's Michelle. My God. Give Michelle a hand for how incredible she looks today. My God. Hot. Hot. You're just so hot. Anyway, if it doesn't work out with that guy, you have my number. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's a great guy. Anyways, on a serious note, you're an incredible lady, incredible mother, and you'll do anything for anybody. You'll do it for me, which is surprising because, like, why would you want to do that? And you haven't killed Avery yet, which is a real testament to your patience. Anyway, I'm just happy I'm able to call you my sister now, my super hot sister. Anyway, now for the main event of the evening, we get to talk about my brother in front of all of his peers. All right. Yeah, we can cheer for Ricky if you want. You don't have to. Cool. Okay, calm down. Not that great. Anyway, he's gonna be happy that most of the stories that I'd like to share are far too inappropriate to share in front of everybody. Ricky, what can I say? Nothing. Moving on. JK. So I love this guy. Every kid. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Every kid grows up looking at their big brother like he's a superhero, and that usually wears off when you're in your mid-teenage years. But it didn't wear off for me. Honestly, you're still my superhero, bro. You can cry if you want. It's like case in point. Yesterday, I saw Ricky wrestle this Moat to the ground with his bare hands and pin him down and get him in a rear naked choke.
You were supposed to get him.
No, that's not what happened. Yeah, Moat had him. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I was holding him.
All right, well, I have the rest of the story. Moat, I have the rest of the story written out, I have to say. Moat, I'm sorry, we're all going to have to go down for this one. Yesterday, Moat, Darren, and I made the last-ditch attempt to get Ricky to go to a streetcar race. Ricky claimed he wanted no part of this, and we all knew that he was actually just saying that on the outside, when on the inside he was screaming that he wanted to. And no, he didn't want to do it. But basically, the idea was to get Moat, who's the muscle. It's getting dark outside. That's how long this has been going. The idea was to get Moat, who's the muscle, to apprehend the target physically.
I did, and you did nothing.
I tried my best.
I did my job.
Well, we thought that because Moat's like 4 or 5 times the weight class of Ricky, because Ricky's so small, that it would work. But honestly, 35 seconds in, Moat has Ricky on the ground, rear naked choke. I got pictures. Moat's shirt is up. You can see his titties. It's crazy. They look good too. So I always kind of think like Ricky's like a combination of the dogs that he's had before. He's like a combination of like a pit bull and a chihuahua, because he has the tenacity and like aggressiveness and like strength of a pit bull, but he's just jumpy and he's unpredictable like a chihuahua. Like a spider monkey. And anyway, so moving on, Moat is scrambling for his life on the ground. He had him. He did say he had him. I knew I had to help my dad out. Oh yeah, there's this whole thing that happened yesterday. My mom told me that Moat's actually my real dad. And I was all like sad for a little bit. I'm like, my life's alive. Then I'm like, Moat is awesome. This is great. Sorry, Manny. Like, I love you, but this is so great. Anyway, that was Moat's my real father. After a few minutes of deep despair, I said, you know what, great, I love you. And I'm so excited. Oh, that I have 2 new brothers, and Brendan and Tucker, and a new stepmom and Michelle. If there's any other Michelles out here, I'm single, and honestly, apparently you're wifey material. There's 2 wives named Michelle. Thought that was going to get a bigger laugh. Can't win them all. Sorry, I'm not trying to turn this into a Zacks single advertisement, but I'm easy to feed. I eat pizza and chicken nuggets exclusively. I'm sure the hair is gonna grow back. I'm sure I'll get taller. Or else they say, oh, I'm kind of cute if it's in a really dark room too. And this guy, we're back to Ricky. Okay, so this guy has always been able to do everything. He's been able to outlose his hair before I did. He's, and honestly, I'm getting there though. I might be the smartest guy I've ever met. There's this line in a movie. Have you guys seen War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one. Oh, Lucas has seen it. Yeah, and there's this line that he says, and he's like, between me and my brother, we know everything. And then a kid asks him, he's like, what's the capital of Iceland? And I'm like, and then I'm like, that's what my brother knows. That's the line, and that's just, it resonates with me, because I know nothing, and he knows everything. Do you know what the capital of Iceland is? What is it? You don't need to tell me. It's okay. I believe you. Yeah, no. And, yeah, so maybe, I was expecting him to say no, and then I was going to say, well, maybe he's not that smart then. And, but he's hella street smart. Like, he taught me the most important thing a brother can teach you. The golden rule, number 1. No glove, no love. So every winter, I make sure I wear gloves, because if my hands freeze off, no one will love me. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, I got some claps. We're halfway through. We're having fun. How you feeling tonight, Strathroy? Woo! But seriously, so that one Christmas, my mom thought it would be hilarious to switch all the tags on our presents. So I got all the presents that he was supposed to get, and he got everything that I was supposed to get. And like 10 seconds in, he's like, oh, I get it. And like 45 minutes in, I'm like, why is there weed on this guitar? I don't like weed. I'm 12, Mom. We figured it out. Man, and there's another Chris, like, oh man, yeah, no, that's okay, we got enough. Okay, anyway, he can do everything. This guy, he's playing, no, we're staying. We don't get nothing else to do, and I'm doing a great job, so let's stay. Ricky, he's an athlete. We got a little bit left, it's almost done. I'd bring my friends over here, we'd all play football right here. Dustin, turn that off. This is my day! This has nothing to do with anybody else. Okay, I'll speed up my reading. Okay, so, please, can I keep reading? I put a lot of work into this, man. Alright, it's alright, Mo. It's alright, Dad. Okay, so basically, yada, yada, yada. We used to all come out here. I brought a few of my friends out. We were 12 years old. Ricky would run amok, and we'd play football, and he'd be way better than us. And like, see, if I had more time, I coulda. Anyway, so Ricky can play football better than a bunch of 12-year-olds. So good for him. He can also rap Rage Against the Machine. You guys know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. He's better than Zach De La Rocha. That's the lead singer guy. He's better. I think he's better. And he's also the best at being the second best looking brother. That was funny. Laugh harder. Okay, the guy's an absolute hero. We play fight sometimes. No, we can cut this out. Basically, what I was gonna say is this guy, like, we'll play fight, and then, like, I'll start trying, and it just doesn't work out. Like, he's freaking intense. Like, I don't know, he's just good at fighting, and I'm not. Okay, this part, yeah, it comes at you like a spider monkey. And then, this part's actually important. So Ricky, what he means to me, he's the sole reason. Can I, like, swear slightly? A little bit? Does SHIT count?
No.
Shit, cool. All right, so Ricky is the sole reason that Zach is soft as baby shit is just a line that my friends say, and it's not an actual thing.
Oh, don't say that word.
Because basically any shred of toughness that I have, I owe to this guy over here. Because I'm generally a cuddly guy. I'm like a koala bear. If you want to pet me later, come on over. He toughened me up in so many ways. Physically being one. I was his personal punching bag back in the day. I'm still his personal punching bag today. But back then, the bed was our wrestling ring. Ricky told me a couple days that he actually powerbombed me onto the couch one time, and he thought I was dead. I don't remember. It's the brain damage, but whatever. Page 4. There's only one more after this. We're good. You guys can just keep clapping. So I've been put in the walls of Jericho and sharpshooters more time than the entire WWE roster history. My back is messed up. That's why I didn't help you guys set up yesterday or today. My back just hurts, boys. I'm sorry. Anyway, then there was a time He's wrestling with me. We went fishing. Oh yeah, and he burned a friggin' cigarette hole into my leg. Where are you going? I'm still talking, man. It's not that much longer. I'm sorry, I didn't mean whatever. He burned a cigarette lighter, like a cigarette thing into my face, and he's like, "You've always looked like a burn victim, so it doesn't matter." He didn't say that. I made that up. That's hilarious. Anyway, Anyway, the other way that he helped me tighten up mentally, or tighten up mentally. He helped me mentally, and he had an accomplice. Our cousin Trinity Sibley. Where's Trinity? She's in the party, right? Man, sorry, I've had a few. Man, she was as wicked as he was in every day. Like the one time, man, this is so much longer than I thought it was gonna be. Mom left the house, and like you guys both grabbed me. Do you guys remember this? You both grabbed me, and you bring me to this room, and you just push me down, and I felt like I was like being taken hostage, and I'm just screaming, "Please stop! God, please stop!" Only lighter because I was a baby. It's like, "Stop it! Help me!" And you guys painted my nails, and it lasted 45 hours, but it was probably like 15 minutes. That was like the worst day of my life. But my nails were on fleek, bro. They looked so good. Anyway, I just remember I was emotionally exhausted at the end. Also, Ricky told me not to accept losing. The one time Trinity beat me in James Bond. I know you remember this. I physically assaulted you. I got on top of you and I just started wailing. And Ricky's like, get her, and he doesn't help. You don't help the lady get up. Trinity's all like, well, I would have hit him back, but oh, sorry, microphone. He's like, I would have hit him back, but like honestly, he was like 5, and I'm like, if you want to go again, we can. I'm right here. Come get my title. And and then okay, we're gonna get a little bit more serious. This is like last 45 seconds of the speech. Okay, so this one time, Ricky's always been there for me. That's the number one thing you have to be as a brother. You've been there for me the entire time. Clap, everybody. Like I was getting bullied at work this one time. I was a dishwasher at Village Pizza, and this guy, he was like 6'3", and he just kept telling me to like cut more ham and stuff. I'm like, I cut the ham, Jesse. Not you. It was a different Jesse. But anyway, like, I go to Ricky, I'm like, yeah, man, this guy's like freaking picking on me and stuff at work. And Ricky's like, yeah, I'll go get him. And I'm like, yeah, but he's like 6'3". Ricky's like, but I'm 5 feet of crazy. And I'm like, I'll never forget that line. I was like, this guy's the most badass person I've ever met in my life. And then Ricky, mentally, I mean, girl problems he'd help me with. We don't got any into that. Go to Ricky, parents pissing me off, he would help me. And then... Not you, Ma. You're great. But I mean, it's getting darker. And then, like, I mean, I don't know. Everybody knows, like, generally who's super close to me. I'm a pretty anxious person. Ricky's always been there for me with that. Like the one time I caught a cold, and like I went on WebMD, and they're like, HIV means that you lose your system that kills off the bacteria. So if you have a cold, you're basically Freddie Mercury. And I'm like, okay. So that happened one time. I didn't tell Ricky about that, but honestly, a few years ago, I went through some shit. Ricky was there. I'm just gonna sum it up. This has been too long, but honestly, man, you have no idea how much he helped me. Why are you laughing? I went through torment a couple years ago. Anyway, yeah. I want to break free. This is Freddie, Ricky. And then yeah, that was good. It was awful. It was really bad, yada yada yada, awful time. Ricky saved me, pulled me out of the dark, love him so much. Give audience a moment to dry their eyes. That was supposed to be a really emotional part. Anyway, we're gonna keep it light. Anyway, yeah, let's just wrap it up, boys. I've been on long enough. Anyway, I'm so happy these two lovebirds got married. They actually love each other. It's so insane. I go to their house and they're all lovey-dovey sometimes, and I'm like, bro, that's so crazy, man. You like each other. You've been together so long. You know, it's so nuts. And then again, yes, anyway, back on track. Watching the development of this relationship bloom. I've been here the whole time, guys. Honestly, it's been so amazing. They've been through so much. We all know what happened a couple of years ago. So amazing. These guys came out of that just as strong. Please give them a hand. These two, honestly, amazing. I just want to say, just to wrap it up, congratulations, you guys. Honestly, watching my brother, even like just looking at him at the Stag and Doe, watching him walk by, I'm like, this guy's gonna get married. I'm gonna cry. This is so crazy. Honestly, thank you so much. Pointing up to this guy, Asher, Abby, Cleo, Spike, Grandma Buster, Grandma Stan. I know you're all watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting my brother and his beautiful new wife. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry for going on so long.